Welcome, Cancer, to your love reading for the 18th, 19th, and 20th of 2019, January. Alright, we're going to see what's going on with you for the weekend. Alright, solar eclipse in the sign of Leo. That does activate your, that's your second house. Second house of earned income, money, focusing on your self-worth as well. So a lot of times when the eclipse is affecting your self-worth, you might be cringing a bit at times and really feeling whether or not you're trying to weigh the pros and cons of a relationship and whether or not you should stay, go, and what you need to do to make sure that it's working right for you in the material realm. All right, that could be an issue. So let's see. A lot of times we're fighting for what's ours, or what you feel is yours, when you're connected to someone, or things that you would like to purchase, things like that. All right, so let's see. Overall energy between you and your love interest or current partner for Cancer. Not communicating, not really expressing yourself. So when this is happening, that means you might be doing other things. So both of you kind of be speaking to a brick wall. All right, great about the Ace of Swords in reverse. And then because you're not communicating, it leads to a lot of stress. Should I open up? Should I reach out? Should I try to say what's on my mind or not? So I feel like that's an issue. Person coming towards you, what might they be bringing towards you? Beyond that, we already know they're not speaking, so what might they be bringing towards you? And this maybe because of finances. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and this could be an earth sign. Now this could be someone that may have been trying to get close to you, someone that may have been distracted a lot, not really focused, where the connection could have kind of went down a different path because both of you may have been doing your own thing or doing other things and not really focused on financial security. So there may have been issues. So the person coming towards you has, some issues there financially. All right, what might you be bringing towards them? Your response, pretty much, for Cancer. So you're not all that happy. All right, this is feeling a bit down sometimes, not really wanting to go out and hang out, and kind of just in your emotions at times. All right, some of you might not be feeling the healthiest or most attractive right now, so you might not be communicating, wondering what your partner is thinking about you, whether or not they're thinking about someone else besides you. That could be an issue. So some of you might be dealing with children as well, who might be a bit hostile this weekend. So what do you want this weekend, Cancer? What do you want this weekend? A new start, fresh start. You may want to communicate, but not if the communication is toxic, not if the other person is not willing to express things truthfully and clearly to you. So that might be an issue. So some of you might be trying to be careful with what you say and what you do. Care about the Magician. Some of you could be focusing on school, trying to get your doctorate or graduate degrees. Clarify the Magician. Some of you might even want to say either you want a new start with this person, you want to start fresh and a clear slate, or you want to move on into a different direction. For some, it's like, hey, what are we going to do? It's pretty much the question right now that you and that person might have. All right, let's see, what might your love interest or partner want? Hold on. Yeah, they might just want to drink. They might want to drink, or they might just want to be to themselves right now. And it seems like they're emotionally closed off at this time. For some of you, that's why you might not be communicating with them, because they might want to leave or disconnect from the arrangement. And for some of you, they might not just be available just yet. We have two aces in reverse. And that's like a decision that some of you might be making because someone is not opening up or expressing themselves right now. It's like even if the love is there, they're not showing it. So when you don't really understand or really feel, what they're feeling, if you can't sense it, you don't communicate because you don't want to embarrass yourself or jump to conclusions. So what might be obstacles this weekend for Cancer? King of Wands. So entertaining friends, family, focusing on responsibilities, maybe out and about trying to work and dedication. This is another card of doing what you need to do to get things done. Whether you have a job of your own, just working steadily, that might be an issue for both. And it's where one partner says they want to make some changes, but they might not be doing it. All right. Leadership. Now, what might be the advice? King of Pentacles, another financial card is showing up. So if this person, it could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Let's clarify the King of Wands for you. So that's a fire sign, someone that you might be trying to deal with, that you may have separated from, or you may have had some issues there. For some of you, you're trying to find a strength to focus on what you need to take care of, and others of you, you might be you might not be communicating with these people. Now you have a few different people coming through, but the King of Pentacles, let's look into them. So there's the Earth sign showing up here. Yeah, you may be having a hard time letting go of this person for some, this King of Pentacles, but often as well being stuck in a rut financially, holding on to patterns that you might be used to. They might be comfortable, but you know you need to maybe make some changes so that you can kind of get things going. So that's what I feel. You might be holding on to resentment from someone that might not be ready because of financial concerns, and you know, that's their choice. That's their decision to kind of hold back until they're ready. But I feel like there's a decision that you're making with somebody that you're with, and then somebody that you want to get to know. And let's see, what else might this person be bringing towards you? Let's look. Whoever you might be dealing with, what else might be bringing towards Cancer? Yeah, they're not communicating. All right. This is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and often, sometimes, not thinking clearly, not telling the truth, not being quite honest, and maybe leading you on at times, maybe leading you astray. So when they're not really clear, or being independent at times, sometimes they can lead on you for financial support. You might give and give and give until you don't have nothing else to give. So be careful with that. But this is a card of sometimes control and manipulation, which is not good. So be careful. So so you got 3 people in reverse, but 2 people upright. So you might be, some of you could be weighing the pros and cons of a few different romantic partners. For some, it just depends there. But I feel like that person is just not really communicating this weekend. All right. So let's see messages for Cancer and love for the 18th, 19th, and 20th. We have trust. This has came up for a lot of people. It says the situation is calling for you to have faith. So trusting that you'll make the right decision, trusting that you'll be able to ride the tide of being frustrated. If you are this weekend, I feel like you might be. The intensity of that full moon, the eclipse, is going to be heightened. So let's see one more. Don't get into entanglements. You know, a lot of arguments and disputes is not going to lead anywhere. Let's see one more. Okay. We have give your relationship a chance, work in your partnership. For some of you, this is trying. You're trying to do your best to bring up whatever topics that might be there. A lot of times this is working on it, might literally mean working. All right. That's part of, you know, how you want to keep a steady relationship. But for some of you, you might just need to disconnect in that way. Because it seems like the communication front is not really happening. Whether or not you reach out and communicate or not, I feel like a lot of you are not going to do so. But even if you do, I feel like the communication is not going to come back, and then you're going to be resenting that person because you reached out when giving you a warning, and then you'll be mad at them. So, you know, just be advised. All right. So one more card. Okay, then reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life, and it could be the person that you have. That's why the Two of Swords is showing up. Maybe you're trying to reconcile with that person, trying to see if things can work out. But if not, that's why you need to maybe let that particular person go. For some of you, now in the order that these cards came out, it doesn't have to be these people. It just depends on how you might relate to these people. But that's your reading. I hope the messages helped out. Lots of love, lots of light. I wish you the best, and have a great weekend. All right, enjoy.